New update on UD Westover Islands. This is my favorite one yet. Nice job, team. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Today I will be capitalizing on the fact that all the previous UD content creators were banned from the game. I will be checking out the UD x McLaren collaboration. This is my first time trying out the event. By the time I edit this video, it will already have been like a week or more. I got spawned in a random car and I'm gonna see if anyone else has the new MCL36. It looks like these two already have unlocked the car. The car is considerably louder than every other car here, which I think fits pretty well. I'm gonna guess that you have to unlock the new car by beating a race, so I'm gonna pick the fastest car I have to do this. It's taking unusually longer to load the dealership, but it could be because my router's on fire. I'm gonna cut back when I pick my car. Regrettably, the only fast car I actually have is the Tesla Roadster, so I'm just gonna choose that to do the race. I don't see the McLaren race pop up on the UI here, so I'm just gonna click the dedicated menu button for this. It looks like it gives me the car to use right away for this race. Me picking another car was just a waste of time. Right away, I noticed that I don't have any boost, despite the car's UI telling me that I do have it. Pressing R doesn't actually do anything. Also noticing my speedometer keeps going back and forth between my actual speed and 0 miles per hour. I'm not sure what's going on, but I'm pretty sure the team responsible for making this car will get a fix soon. Whoa. Alright, I'm back. This car handles really well, but I'm just not used to this steering wheel. Looks like all the roads are blocked off for this race. Kinda reminds me of some F1 races where they race on the streets. Despite all the efforts to block off the roads, I still get charged for speeding. Probably too useless to code it in, because I'll be winning all that money back at the end of the race. Alright, this is it. Final stretch. Let's go. We did it! We have earned the McLaren Racing MCL36. Head out onto the intersection so you can see how our hard-earned car performs. I've noticed something different with the chassis, and that is that there's some sort of clutch simulation going on. It kind of resembles how real-life modern cars perform. On older cars, clutch engagement was instant, but players had to press the clutch button to shift between gears. If the gear that was selected had too little torque to move the car from a standstill, the car would simply vibrate in place. On the other hand, I think that the newer chassis implements or simulates a clutch, and the car needs to engage before being able to accelerate properly. There is also a rev limiter while in neutral. When accelerating, RPMs will go up as the player presses the gas, but will drop back down if they let go of it compared to instant power like the old chassis. When launching at a higher gear, the car will attempt to gain more power by letting the car rev to higher RPMs, then dropping it back down as the car gains speed and the clutch engages. I feel like the new MCL36 is a really good car despite it not working very well for me when I first got it. It has a great mesh and amazing detail. It is easy to obtain by new players or collectors, and it doesn't require a lot of grinding. The speedometer problem seems like a one-time issue, and I bought boost on the car anyways, and it worked properly. The MCL36 is really unfitting for the setting of UD though. It feels very out of place for an F1 car to drive on public roads. It does not have any lights besides a singular brake light, thus cannot be operated safely at night on roads without street lights. It would have made more sense if circuit races or legal street races existed in regular UD gameplay, but we all know that Victory Road was received very poorly. I wonder if McLaren would be kind enough to also allow UD to use their supercars and street legal cars with their logos and badges. In my opinion, that would be really good for their brand, because they would be the only real-life brand out of all of the cars in UD, making them more likely to be easily recognized and thus more popular. For example, if someone's looking for a new car to buy or save up for, they're more likely to buy a car that has a brand name that they recognize. Like, oh, I want to save up for the McLaren MP4, or oh, I really like the McLaren 600LT. I have never seen anyone on UD say, oh, I love the 2003 Colon Soft
No one gives two farts.
Non-car sweats like me cannot identify the real-life counterpart from just the fictional brand and name. I remember the car's real brand, but I spend a lot of time scrolling through the dealership to find the UD version because there's a different brand name and model name. Now that the McLaren x UD collab has become possible, I think they should also allow UD to use at least some of their cars' real names and branding. It would have been nice to have multiple races you could do with this car rather than just one singular race, but nonetheless great to see this partnership. I'm very late to this update, but that's perfectly fine because I don't have any schedules to keep on this platform anyways. I wanted this video to be a one-off video. I don't think I will take the place of any other content creator for ultimate driving. I hope that was good insight to the UD x McLaren collab, and have a good day.